All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in here in the middle of the 10th run for our Spiritual Realm B10 free-to-play team. We've got a team here that is doing this very consistently. The time is not bad. I feel like we're averaging about 145. We'll see what the actual average is when the run ends, but this way you get to kind of see what happens at the boss. But we're running Verd, Lauren, Riley, Rauk, and Randy. And Randy is kind of the star of the situation here. Randy is super clutch in here. Now, I don't have Bernadotte yet. Obviously, if you have Bernadotte, you're going to want to use Bernadotte in here. That crazy crit rate lead, along with everything else going on. But I got the Dark Vampire Lord with my Ancient Coins, and I haven't gotten another 500. So Randy's clutch. Randy's very obtainable, and Randy is very clutch in here. That crit rate buff is fantastic. Between Riley and Randy, we're getting 4 buffs. So if you're getting a good amount of crit rate on your team, we're looking at 20% more crit rate with the buffs, and then the crit rate buff with Randy included. That's knocking everybody's crit rate right back up. So yeah, we're averaging 148, 137 for the best clear time. It's incredibly consistent. At no point has it ever looked like it wasn't going to succeed. And the runes are not crazy, okay? The runes are actually not crazy. So let me go through and get rid of these real quick. I'm going to keep that seal rune because we're just going to keep seal runes for now. But yeah, the runes are not crazy, okay? We took our Verd straight out of Trikaru, all right? Nothing's different. He's just like he was in my Trikaru setup. He doesn't even have crazy attack or anything. He's got decent stats, but he's not through the roof, right? We've got our Rauk, who again, I didn't make any changes to. We could refine this, probably get more crit rate and be in better shape, but this is what he looks like. He is on Violent Blade. My Verd is on Rage Blade. So Violent Blade here. Actually, yeah, yeah, oh no, it was theirs. Okay, anyway, we'll get to that later. We're also gonna try a couple things in the video, but I wanna go ahead and share with you the team we're using that works. So if you wanna go ahead and get started with it, we can. But I do wanna try at least one more thing in the video. So Verd, Rauk, Riley, again, my Riley, nothing special. I haven't even refined her artifacts yet, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. She's on Violent Energy. She's pretty slow. She's got decent HP, but again, nothing special here. We've got our Lauren, who I did rework a little bit to get a little bit more crit rate on. You can probably do better than this, you know what I mean? It's leftover runes, and it was very hastily thrown together. She is on Violent Focus because I wanted to keep the accuracy up as well. So other than that, she's kind of slow, not much attack, decent amount of HP, and not even 100 crit rate. And then Randy, again, the star of the show. We put Randy on Swift Blade because I just had a lot of extra Swift lying around. We got his crit rate to a decent point. He's kind of fast because he's on Swift. And then beyond that, nothing special, right? So you see, you don't need crazy runes or anything to make this happen. I do have my towers leveled up, but beyond that, it's nothing insane. If you wanted to focus this, I'm sure you could pull some better runes and get everybody set up a little better. So Verd, Rauk, Randy, Riley, Lauren is what we were running. So that's the team. Again, very quickly, I just thought I would share that with you. That's what I'm running. Very consistent, about 1:45, which I think is a pretty decent time considering we haven't really even done much testing yet. One thing I have wanted to try is Spectra. I want to try Spectra in here and see about getting, because Spectra can put down a slow and an attack down without having to hit. And I think that would be pretty helpful. We are relying now on Rauk for the defense down, so we'll see how consistently he can do that for us. But I feel like if he can consistently get a defense down up for us, dude, I love it when Randy pops off like that. That is so much fun to watch. I feel like if Rauk can get a defense down up and Spectra can hit with that A2, we might be able to speed this up a little bit. The thing is, Lauren is doing a lot of other things until she catches Oblivion, right? So we're gonna see. Randy stays popping off. Rauk's pretty consistent with the defense down as well, I think. So let's see how it goes. I wouldn't hate working something in here that would speed up the wave clears a little bit, but I don't really want to sacrifice too much. I like having Verd because Verd's doing a lot of damage for us, and Verd is giving us turn meter. I like Rauk for obvious reasons. Randy's pretty much mandatory, if you will. And then Riley is very helpful. I don't know that I would go as far as to say she's mandatory, but she is very helpful. She's bringing 2 extra buffs that are important and lots of support for us, okay? So, but yeah, that's nice. The attack down and slow without having to hit is pretty nice. And then that's a big chunk of damage there. And it looks like this would be fairly safe also. So I would say if you don't want to use Lauren, you could probably use Spectra in Lauren's place with just a standard Spectra build, okay? Swift, probably, I think I have mine on speed, crit damage, HP. Still roughly around the same time. And again, possibly, I mean, I guess it's not more consistent because the other team wasn't going to fail either. But my Spectra is on Swift, and we need to refine these garbage artifacts that I put on at the beginning of the game. Speed, crit damage, accuracy even. So again, like there's so much room for improvement here. We could get more crit rate. We could not be going accuracy slot 6. This was a Spectra that was built very early in the game for me. So Spectra can go in place of Lauren. What else? What else? Is there anything else we want to try right off the top? Not really. And I don't. The goal is not really to make this a long video. I want to quickly get this out to you guys so that you can start farming this and get in here and start racking up points for this event. Start getting your hands on some seal runes, some of the new materials from the dungeon, right? So we'll wrap this one up here. I'll do some testing. I need a few more ancient coins until I can get Homeboy from here. I'm at 380 right now. So. And I need 500 to get him. So, you know, again, obviously, if you can get Bernadotte, get Bernadotte. But if you're in the same position I'm in and you don't have him yet, this is a team that can stand in for you. And Randy, I know it might not be a lot of fun to 6-star Randy if you don't have him 6-starred already, but Randy's sick, dude. Randy's fun. And he used to be really fun in Guild Wars. I think he can probably still be used in Guild Wars pretty well. This crit rate defense buff would pair him really well with someone like a Bulldozer. I think that was one of the old teams, actually, that people used to run, was like a Randy Bulldozer, you know, something else. So Randy's not someone you'd build in vain. He can go on this team for a long time. He's helping out with the crit rate stuff. He's got an extra buff. He's doing ignore defense, and then he can just pop off sometimes and just keep pumping out damage. If you've got really good runes for him as well, he can contribute. So Randy, again, might not be the most exciting idea, but I'm telling you, he's worth it. He's a sleeper in this dungeon, perhaps. Maybe someone else is already talking about Randy. I don't know, but I feel like Bernadotte's going to be the really obvious popular star of the dungeon. So I'm not sure if anybody's giving Randy any love yet, but Randy's going to be fantastic for that dungeon. So anyway, that's it. I hope this helps. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. You can get there and start farming it while, you know, everybody gets to work finding the speed teams for it and stuff. This is a good, consistent, free-to-play friendly team that does not require insane runes. That's really not that slow, all things considered. And you can get in there and start farming it, get your seal runes, get the events done, all that crap. And I'm done. I'm getting out of here. Hope it was helpful. Appreciate you guys. If you find anything interesting for the dungeon, any other comps or anything, let me know in the comments or hop in the Discord and holler at us. I'd be interested to hear what you guys are figuring out. All right, that's it. I'm done rambling. Later.